In the heart of darkness lies a house shrouded in mystery, a place where whispers of the past echo through its halls. Welcome to the Exorcist house, infamous for its chilling history and eerie legends. What truly transpired within these walls? Was it mere fiction, or did something sinister take root here? As shadows stretch long and the air grows cold, we stand before this ominous structure, pondering tales of those who dared to enter. Is it just another haunted house story, or is there truth behind the fear? The Exorcist house stands as a monument to our deepest anxieties, blurring the line between reality and nightmare. Here, we confront not only specters of legend, but also our own skepticism and fear. Imagine stepping inside, feeling centuries' weight pressing down. Each creak of the floorboards, each gust of wind, whispers secrets long buried. What would you feel? How would you react to unseen eyes watching your every move? Tonight, we embark on a journey into the unknown, delving into personal experiences that challenge beliefs and test courage. Join us as we unravel the mysteries of the Exorcist house and face the ultimate question: do you dare to believe? As we journey deeper into this enigma, keep one thought at the forefront: what truly happened inside these walls? Stay with us as we explore further and uncover the chilling history that binds this house to its terrifying reputation. Are you ready to face your fears? Let's step inside and discover what lies in wait. Welcome to the Exorcist house, a name echoing through horror history. Nestled in an unassuming neighborhood, this house has been the subject of countless stories and whispers. Its dark past is shrouded in mystery, yet it holds a connection to one of the most iconic horror films of all time, The Exorcist. Imagine a place where the veil between reality and nightmare is perilously thin, where the air hangs heavy with secrets and the walls pulse with echoes of the past. The Exorcist house is more than just a location. It's a character in its own right, infamous for its chilling reputation. The very thought of spending a night here sends shivers down the spine of even the most seasoned horror aficionado. Some dismiss it as mere folklore, while others swear by the strange occurrences they've experienced within these walls. The line between skepticism and belief blurs, leaving visitors questioning their senses. As we delve into the history of this ominous dwelling, we uncover tales fueling its notoriety, stories of unexplained phenomena, eerie noises, and a palpable presence watching your every move. The movie may have been fiction, but here, the fear feels all too real. This is where our journey begins, a journey into the heart of darkness that is the Exorcist house. As we step inside, we are not just exploring a building, we are confronting our deepest fears and beliefs about the supernatural. Stay with us as we unravel the layers of mystery and suspense that make this place a cornerstone in the world of horror. And remember, in this house, nothing is as it seems. Now, let's continue our exploration into the unknown. Imagine standing before the infamous Exorcist house, a place drenched in mystery and fear. The air is thick with anticipation as you consider spending an entire night within its haunted walls. Fear grips you, its icy fingers curling around your thoughts, whispering doubts and casting shadows of skepticism. Is it just a house, or does it harbor the unknown? Skepticism often stands guard against fear, shielding us from unsettling notions of the paranormal. Some scoff at ghostly tales, dismissing them as figments of imagination. Yet, as you face the prospect of staying overnight, your rational mind begins to waver. What if the stories are true? What if the shadows move on their own? In this moment, fear and skepticism dance an uneasy waltz within you. The tension is palpable, a psychological tug-of-war that leaves you questioning not just the house, but yourself. You wonder if your fears are unfounded, or if they serve as a warning of things best left undisturbed. As you prepare to step inside, you're caught between the thrill of the unknown and the comfort of disbelief. This is where the real horror begins, not in the ghosts or creaking floors, but in confronting the very nature of fear itself. With each heartbeat echoing in your ears, you take a deep breath and push open the door, ready to face whatever lies within. What awaits is unknown, but one thing is certain. Tonight will challenge every belief you hold about fear and the paranormal. Prepare yourself for a journey where imagination and reality blur, and where your greatest fears might just come to life. Let's step into the darkness together and see what truths await inside these haunted walls. As I step inside the Exorcist house, a chilling gust of air greets me, sending a shiver down my spine. The door creaks ominously, echoing through the empty halls. The atmosphere is thick with an unsettling presence, almost tangible, as if the walls themselves are alive, watching, waiting. Shadows dance in the corners, playing tricks on my mind. The initial impressions are hauntingly beautiful, yet deeply unnerving. The faded wallpaper peels away like layers of forgotten memories, each crack and crevice holding stories untold. My heart beats a little faster with every step deeper into the house, each room unfolding like a chapter in a terrifying tale. There's an unshakable feeling that I'm not alone here. This is more than just a house, it's an entity in itself, a keeper of secrets and shadows. As I continue my journey through its haunted corridors, I can't help but wonder. With every heartbeat echoing louder in the stillness, I prepare myself for whatever comes next. The suspense builds with each passing moment, drawing me further into its mysterious depths. The air is thick with an unsettling presence as we venture deeper into the Exorcist house. Every creak of the floorboards echoes like a whisper in the silence. Each shadow seems to dance with a life of its own. It's as if the walls themselves are alive, breathing with stories untold. This place exudes a creepy ambience. The eeriness is palpable, enveloping us in a chilling embrace, leaving us questioning what lies beyond the darkened corners. The unsettling feelings grow with every step. It's not just what we see, but what we feel, a heavy weight of fear and anticipation. The shadows stretch and twist, playing tricks on our minds. The creaking sounds beneath our feet are like phantom footsteps, following us, reminding us that we are not alone. There's a whisper in the air, a silent warning. This is no ordinary place. It's a gateway to the unknown, where the line between the living and the spectral blurs. As we continue our exploration, the atmosphere becomes more oppressive. Each room holds its own secrets, and we can almost hear the echoes of past inhabitants. What stories do these walls conceal? What unseen eyes watch from the shadows? The house seems to breathe, exhaling memories of fear and anguish. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this nightmarish journey. Next, we'll encounter the first of many strange occurrences that will test our courage and beliefs to their very core. Can you feel it? The tension builds. As I stood in the heart of the Exorcist house, a sudden cold draft sent shivers down my spine. It was as if the house itself exhaled, whispering secrets of the past. My pulse quickened and I felt an inexplicable chill, not just on my skin, but deep within. This was the first strange occurrence, a moment that blurred the line between reality and the unknown. In that instant, skepticism began to crumble under the weight of fear. The air grew dense with an unsettling presence, and my breath hung visible in the icy gloom. I could feel my heart pounding like a distant drumbeat, each thud amplifying the tension in the room. The once comforting walls of logic and reason felt fragile, mere paper against the gales of uncertainty that roamed these haunted halls. My emotional reaction was visceral, raw, a mix of dread and fascination. It was a cocktail of emotions that left me questioning everything I thought I knew about this world and the next. The paranormal element was no longer a distant tale from someone else's experience. It was here, tangible and chilling. The first encounter had ignited a spark of doubt in my logical mind, leaving me to wonder what other secrets lurked within these walls. And as I prepared to delve deeper into the mystery, I realized that this was just the beginning. What other strange occurrences awaited me in this labyrinth of fear and curiosity? Join me as we explore further into the unknown, where each step promises new revelations and deeper chills. As I venture further into the depths of the Exorcist house, a palpable sense of dread begins to envelop me. Each step I take echoes through the empty halls. The deeper I delve, the more intense the fear becomes, as if the very walls themselves are closing in, eager to share their dark secrets. With every creak of the floorboards and every whisper of the wind, my heart races faster, caught in a relentless rhythm of anticipation and terror. Yet, despite the suffocating fear, an inexplicable force compels me onward. It's as though I've become a part of this chilling narrative. In this labyrinth of fear, I am both explorer and prey, driven by a need to understand the unknown. As I prepare to take another step deeper into this nightmare, I can't help but wonder what lies ahead. In the heart of the Exorcist house, I found myself standing alone, surrounded by shadows that seemed to move with a life of their own. I stumbled upon something I cannot explain. A shiver ran down my spine as I tried to make sense of the scene before me. Every creak of the floorboards seemed amplified, each shadow more menacing than the last. The atmosphere was thick with an unnameable presence. My pulse quickened as I felt an overwhelming urge to flee, but my feet remained rooted to the spot. In that moment, I understood the true meaning of fear, a raw, primal instinct that consumed every fiber of my being. Yet, amidst the terror, there was also a strange sense of wonder. As I stood there, caught between fear and fascination, I realized this was only the beginning. The night ahead promised to unravel more mysteries. What would you do if faced with the unknown? Stay tuned as the night unfolds in ways you can't imagine. As the clock struck midnight, the Exorcist house transformed into a realm of relentless terror. Shadows danced across the walls, their forms twisting and writhing with a life of their own. The air was thick, suffocating, as if the very house itself was breathing down my neck. Each creak of the floorboards echoed like a ghostly footstep, a chilling reminder that I was not alone. The darkness was alive, whispering secrets of the past, coaxing me deeper into its embrace. I felt a shiver crawl up my spine as I caught sight of something out of the corner of my eye, a fleeting glimpse of a presence, not quite there, yet undeniably felt. My heart raced, pounding louder than the eerie silence that enveloped me. Every room held its own story of horror, a tapestry woven with fear and despair. The walls seemed to close in, their secrets suffocating any light of hope. And then came the whispers, faint at first, then rising to a cacophony, voices from another time, pleading, warning. The night's terror intensified, each moment more haunting than the last. Objects moved of their own accord, a chair sliding ominously across the floor, a door slamming shut with no visible force. I was trapped in a nightmare come to life, each second stretching into eternity. The night unfolded like a sinister tale, each chapter more terrifying than the one before. With dawn still hours away, I braced myself for what lay ahead. The night was far from over, and its darkest secrets were yet to be revealed. In the heart of the Exorcist house, time seemed to stand still. I found myself at the precipice of sheer terror, where every shadow danced with malevolence. It was the most terrifying moment of my life, a crescendo of fear that eclipsed all rational thought. As I stood there, enveloped by the oppressive darkness, the air grew thick, almost suffocating, as an inexplicable force seemed to close in around me. My heart pounded like a drum in my chest, but I was rooted to the spot, caught between disbelief and the undeniable reality of the supernatural. In that moment, every skepticism I had clung to was shattered. The walls seemed to whisper secrets of the past, secrets too dark to comprehend fully. My mind raced, a chaotic swirl of fear and revelation. I realized that this was not just a house. It was a living entity, feeding on fear and doubt. What happened next was beyond explanation. A sudden rush of cold air, a chilling touch that sent shivers down my spine. It was as if the house itself reached out, challenging my very perception of reality. As I stood there, paralyzed by fear, yet entranced by the unknown, a personal revelation dawned upon me. This was more than just a ghost story. It was an exploration of belief and the boundaries of fear. Little did I know that this peak experience would transform my understanding of the paranormal forever. And so, with a heart full of questions and a mind eager for answers, I prepared to share this tale with you. But first, let us delve deeper. As I sit here, reflecting on my experience at the Exorcist house, I am struck by the profound lessons it taught me about fear. It's not just the creaking floors or the cold drafts that haunt my memories, but the way fear took hold of my mind and refused to let go. This experience showed me that fear is not just a reaction to the unknown, it's a force that shapes our beliefs and actions. In those dark, silent hours, surrounded by the shadows of the past, I grappled with my own skepticism. Could these experiences really be paranormal? Or were they simply the manifestations of my own fears? At times, my heart raced as if to escape my chest, driven by an unshakable sense of dread. Yet in those moments of terror, I discovered a strange kind of clarity. I realized that fear is both a barrier and a bridge. This haunting journey taught me to respect the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding, It reminded me that belief is not always born from evidence, but often from the need to make sense of what we cannot explain. As I leave this chapter behind, I invite you, dear viewer, to reflect on your own encounters with fear and belief. Have you ever faced something you couldn't rationalize? What did it teach you? Your stories are just as vital as mine in this exploration of the unknown. Join me as we continue to unravel these mysteries together. Stay tuned for more chilling adventures, and remember, sometimes the most frightening tales are those we tell ourselves. As my journey through the Exorcist house draws to a close, I find myself reflecting on the profound lessons learned. Throughout this chilling adventure, I've confronted the unknown. The experience has been both terrifying and enlightening, pushing the boundaries of my beliefs and fears. Every shadow, every inexplicable sound, challenged my skepticism. The Exorcist house, with its dark history and eerie presence, became a classroom of sorts, teaching me about the thin veil that separates our world from the otherworldly. This journey wasn't just about facing external fears, but also about introspection and personal growth. I've come to realize that fear, while paralyzing at times, can also be a powerful motivator. Standing here now, I feel an unexpected sense of peace. The haunting dread that initially gripped me has given way to an appreciation for the stories that haunt us. In this reflection, I invite you, dear viewer, to ponder your own beliefs and encounters with the supernatural. What do they teach you? How do they shape your fears? Join me as we continue to explore these mysteries together. As we close this chapter, we open ourselves to the endless possibilities of what lies beyond our understanding. As we draw this chilling journey to a close, I turn the question to you. What do you believe about the paranormal? We've delved into the depths of fear and uncertainty, stood in the shadowy corners of the Exorcist house, and shared moments that challenge the boundaries of our beliefs. Now, it's your turn to step into the story. Have you ever felt the icy breath of the unknown on your neck, or experienced something that sent shivers down your spine? Perhaps your encounters with the eerie have left you more skeptical than convinced. Whatever your experiences, I invite you to share them with us. Let's create a community where stories of the supernatural find their home. Join the conversation in the comments below. Your voice adds another layer to this haunted narrative, sparking discussions that keep the mysteries alive. And if this journey through the Exorcist house has stirred your curiosity, stay with us. Subscribe to our channel for more spine-tingling tales and reflections on the paranormal. There's so much more to explore, and we promise more thrills await. So, gather your courage, hit subscribe, and prepare for another dive into the unknown. Together, we'll uncover stories that defy explanation and challenge our understanding of what lies beyond the veil of our everyday reality. What do you believe about the paranormal? Share your story. Join us again soon for more adventures that will keep you on the edge of your seat. As our journey through the Exorcist house comes to an end, we hope you felt the chill and thrill of this real-life nightmare. But the adventure doesn't stop here. There's so much more to explore and uncover in the world of the paranormal. If you found yourself on the edge of your seat, heart pounding with each eerie tale and shiver-inducing encounter, imagine what awaits in our future stories. We invite you to join us as we delve deeper into the unknown, where shadows move just out of sight and the whispers of the past beckon. Subscribe to our channel and be the first to experience more of these spine-tingling journeys. Each video is a step further into the dark and mysterious world that both terrifies and fascinates us. By subscribing, you'll not only keep up with our latest releases, but also become part of a community of fellow thrill-seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Together, we'll explore haunted places, uncover untold stories, and challenge our beliefs about what truly lies beyond. And who knows, in our next adventure, you might just discover a tale that leaves you questioning reality itself. So, hit that subscribe button now for more thrilling adventures that promise to keep you on the edge of your seat. And remember, every story has its shadows. Are you brave enough to follow them? Thank you for watching. We can't wait to take you on our next chilling journey.